Samsung has come a long way in making flagship smartphones that impresses consumers and achieve millions of sales numbers. With the introduction of the Samsung Galaxy S5 this year, the company is getting back on track by introducing more practical features rather than gimmicks on its flagship. I'm Warren from KLGadgetGuy. This is the Samsung Galaxy S5 video review. Nope, this isn't the Galaxy S5. This is the Galaxy S5. Looking at Samsung's design language back in 2 generations, Samsung's latest flagship design hasn't changed much, but it has certainly matured into a better looking flagship smartphone despite maintaining a plastic build quality. The Galaxy S5 has the same rounded edges as you would find on every Samsung Galaxy smartphones, except for the back cover this time, which the company has changed to a perforated back cover, which looks really good in our opinion. The phone also maintains the same set of function buttons, and we really hate that super sensitive home button when the phone is in our pockets. As usual, Samsung always packs the latest and most powerful hardware internals on its flagship smartphones. The Galaxy S5 has a Snapdragon 801 quad-core CPU clocked at 2.5 GHz, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage with microSD expansion, 5.1-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display, 60MP autofocus ISO cell camera with LED flash, 2MP front-facing camera, Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth 4.0, NFC, LTE network support, and a 2800 mAh battery. The Galaxy S5 is also IP67 certified water and dust resistant, and now includes 2 new hardware on board, a heart rate sensor and fingerprint scanner. Samsung's Super AMOLED panel has always been one of the most pleasant displays to look at. Colors always look so vibrant, and when combined with the Full HD resolution, everything on the screen pops, and we really love that. The screen responds to our touch accurately, which makes performing gestures and typing on the virtual keyboard a great experience. The screen also performs decently outdoors with maximum brightness. Due to the rounded edges and perforated back cover, the phone feels sturdy and has a good grip on our hands. The phone comes with Android 4.4 KitKat on board, and as always, the latest version of TouchWiz running on top. Every new version of TouchWiz comes with a new lock screen, and we have always loved that. This time, TouchWiz features a very much more flatter design on its app icons and a new teal color scheme across the user experience. Using the Galaxy S5 is a love and hate affair. We love some parts of the new user experience, such as the new way of arranging home screens, easy access to My Magazine aka Flipboard, a much cleaner and wider app drawer design, and a whole new settings page. In addition, there are some useful features such as Toolbox, a feature that lets us access our favorite apps anywhere in the phone. Private mode, which lets us hide our multimedia content that we don't want people to simply access. TouchWiz is still a heavily skinned user interface despite our major overhaul. It tends to slow down the phone's experience at times until a recent software patch that reached our phone, and it has improved a lot. We don't like the fact that Samsung removed functionalities such as lock screen widgets and shortcuts, which is available on its predecessors. Apart from having much cosmetic changes, there isn't much value-added functionality on TouchWiz. The Galaxy S5 features Download Booster, which is an amazing feature that combines mobile data and Wi-Fi speeds to download files faster. Unfortunately, the feature is only available when you are connected to LTE networks and can only be used for downloading files larger than 30 MB. We simply wonder, why can't Samsung just remove that limitation to make it better? The fingerprint scanner on the phone isn't the most precise device. You have to swipe your finger on the home button at a moderate speed. You can't do it too fast, and we sometimes find that an issue when we wanted to do things faster. The Galaxy S5 is marketed as a fitness partner this time. The phone uses S Health to keep track of fitness activities, which functions really well. Unfortunately, we face the exact similar issue which we have also found on the company's smartwatches. The heart rate sensor fails to detect our heart rate properly at times, and the pedometer calculates our walking steps inaccurately. The phone is IP67 water and dust resistant. The phone is, of course, able to function when we took it out from a bucket of water. But funny things start to happen to the loudspeaker. Even if we dry it, the speaker starts playing very soft and distorted sound until a few hours later. It's just weird, and we can't imagine why. Also, the flap cover on the charging port feels really fragile. Camera performance on the Galaxy S5 is pretty decent. Autofocus is super fast, and pictures taken with the 60MP ISO cell camera has great color saturation and detail. The camera also performs decently on low light shots, you can find more sample pictures available at our post. Despite having great imaging results, the camera has stabilization issues at times. We needed to ensure really stable hands to hold the phone for picture taking. Otherwise, the camera app has interesting modes for us to play with, and configurations are very much straightforward this time. The Galaxy S5 supports shooting videos at 4K resolution, which looks great if you view it on a 4K display. Benchmarks on the Galaxy S5 doesn't look too good. Though numbers are still high, it doesn't score as high as it should. The phone scores 35,090 points and 21,967 points in Antutu and Quadrant respectively. We performed the test as much as we could, and these are the best scores that the phone is able to achieve. If we compare benchmark scores on the Galaxy Note 3, which has a slower CPU but better RAM than the Galaxy S5, scores are surprisingly better on the older device. Gaming performance on the Galaxy S5 is great as usual with smooth and jaw-breaking graphics quality. Battery life on the Galaxy S5 is acceptable, with some moderate to heavy app usage. The phone is able to last around 18 to 20 hours on a full charge. If you really want to max out the juice of the battery, consider enabling Ultra Power Saving Mode, which can really extend your battery life up to a few days. Call quality on the Galaxy S5 is amazing. Thanks to HD voice, our callers reported crisp and clear sound from our end. At the end of the day, Samsung's flagship didn't manage to wow us like it did a few years back. It is merely a phone that simply has its internals refreshed while having a similar set of features like its competitors. Of course, the Galaxy S5 is a major improvement from the Galaxy S4. However, it feels as if Samsung has rushed the product out of the labs without realizing what really needs to be improved on its new flagship. The Samsung Galaxy S5 is still a very capable smartphone as of today and should not be overlooked at. The phone retails at 2399 ringgit and faces stiff competition in the smartphone market. Samsung will need to price the Galaxy S5 lower to make it more attractive. The phone gets a 4 out of 5 star rating from us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Samsung Galaxy S5 and thank you very much for watching this episode of Gadget Review. Make sure you visit our site for the full text review as well as comparisons of the Galaxy S5 with other smartphones and of course, camera samples. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and leave comments down below if you have any questions on the Samsung Galaxy S5 and we'll try our best to answer you. If you would like to see more contents from us, remember to click on the subscribe button over there or just click on the annotation that I've left just there. Alright, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter at KLGadgetGuy. I'll see you next time in our next episode of Gadget Review. That's it for now. Coming up in the next episode of Gadget Review, meet the Xiaomi Mi 3, a very powerful yet affordable Chinese-made smartphone that just started to rock the country. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and stay tuned. Thanks again for watching and goodbye.